Hi and welcome to our Fund the Trader interview series. Today's guest is Fracois from France, who started trading with little to no knowledge and recently made over $20,000 with True Forex Funds. Watch this video till the end if you also sympathize of becoming a professional trader, just how Fracois does. If you are interested in another success story like this, click here.
So my name is François. I'm 20 and I live in France. I'm French. I'm at school now. It's like a formation, marketing, commercial, digital, stuff like that. And I've been trading for almost 2 years now. Before that, my first charts came from crypto, like at 16 I was a little a crypto guy, so I've been interested in crypto like since 4 years, something like that. And so at the moment I'm in class on Monday and Tuesday, and the rest of my week is dedicated to my trading work.
And how should I think about your trading? Like, do you devote hours of trading? Like, are you scalping every single day, or you're like a swing trader? What's your trading style?
It depends. In general, I trade like the US session. So for me, it's the afternoon. But I don't trade in class. We don't have the right to have the phone in class.
Yeah.
So I lose maybe time, but school is for the security, Trading is all about risk.
Are you thinking about like turning this side hustle, trading, into something serious? And when you graduate
absolutely.
from school, you're going to do this for full time?
Yeah, absolutely. It's already serious in my mind. But, I have parents, trading, it's all about risk. So for them, like past year, we say, I gonna do like 2 years of school to the security. And in that time, I will develop myself more and more. And my goal is not to be the perfect student. It's to be an independent trader.
And you have to make sacrifices for that, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
What were your sacrifices to become a proprietary trader?
To be honest, I cut a lot of like frequentation. I work a lot, like the past year, all I do was work. I didn't take holidays with my friends to work. So it's a bit of sacrifice, yes, but I know my goals, so...
Fracois, working and being disciplined, how would you grasp discipline? Like, what would you tell? What is discipline in trading?
You have to never give up first, because when you start trading, you lose money. Mm-hmm. Like everyone. The human mind is not perfect to trading. You have to work on your psychology. You have to work on what happen in the world, like every day. You have to do it every day, not just trading, but improve yourself, improve your techniques. I don't know how we say that, but that's it.
And Fracois, you mentioned that you started 2 years ago with cryptocurrencies. Did you start with your own broker account, or you went straight away? Oh, okay. So then you discovered proprietary trading, right?
Yes.
And what was the first time when you discovered True Forex Funds, or when was the first time?
Trading is risk, yeah. So I start with my own capital.
Yes.
A big mistake, because to make some good profits, you have to take a lot of risks. So if you have 500 capital, you can make like $1 a day, but it wouldn't be good for a living. So I blown up accounts, I lose money, and I realized that what I need is a good capital, like six figures, you know. So I asked an old classmate, I was 13 years old, and he had also become a trader. And I asked him which prop firm was the best on the market. Actually, like it was past summer, and he told me not to go to my Forex Funds because I talk about my Forex Fund. You know, it was the top brand at this time. And they say, no, you have to try a True Forex Fund. So I go with you, and I think it was a really good advice in view of what happened to my Forex funds, you know?
And talking about your True Forex Funds accounts, I know you started like 6 months ago or almost more than half a year.
Yeah.
And I think you profited straight away with your first account, right?
Exactly. Yeah. It was a 50K account.
Yeah, correct. How did it feel like? Like you come to the proprietary trading with 1.5 year experience and get paid out immediately?
It changed my mind. You know, I realized that I can make good money with some percent, not like 20 or 30%. Like if you make only 3 or 5%, you make good money. It's not like the 500 capital, you know?
Yeah. And since then, now you're trading with 100K and up to 100K accounts and really profitable.
Yeah, I unlocked a 200K account like this week. So okay, that's good.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I know you had some big payouts recently as well. Can we talk about how much percentage you can make on a bi-weekly basis?
Yeah, of course. It was in December on a 100K account. I trade like 10 days in total. The first day of this funding account, I started in class, you know. So I make like 600 euros just to beginning. But yeah, it was in December. I made in 10 days 25%.
Wow.
So I get paid like 20K. That's good, you know, for my age. It's pretty good. And I really realized that I can do good money with my work.
You know, and the best thing is like we have the 400K max capital. So yeah, the 20%, it doesn't matter what type of account you own, you can make it on any type from 10K to 400K, that 25% easily.
Exactly.
Congratulations for that, Francois.
Thank you.
And can we talk about the nitty-gritty part, the strategy, the fundamentals, the technicals? I don't know what to use to assess the market, but please explain about like what's your strategies based on?
I trade like maybe 90% gold. So first of all, we have to zoom out to understand what the market really looks like. So 1 month, we can see the charts. So for the beginning, I'm like I trade the geopolitical news, not only like the candles. For me, trading is the real life, you know, especially gold, because gold is a real value, you know. In our world today, currencies lose their values day by day because they print every day. So like I said before, trading is real life. Like we can see here was the ETF gold acceptation. We can see the financial crisis. More recently, if I zoom in, like we can see the COVID.
Mm-hmm.
We can see here. No, where was it? Was here, like the beginning of the Palestinian Israel. I don't know if my pronunciations are good, but the conflict in the Middle East.
Correct.
So gold all the way up, break all-time high, and as you can see, I'm clearly target this candle for this year because there is a big side of liquidity here. Logic, it's a all-time high. My strategy is based on you can see support, resistance, and also trend lines. I usually do intraday trading and scalping, but I try to move into intraday because I think it's maybe better for the mind, you know. But that's it. I don't want to have a lot of indicators in my charts. I don't want it. Just I love the way it's clear. I can more understand. There is no buy, sells everywhere. So pretty clean charts with trend lines and with support, resistance. And this year, you know, I'm definitely looking for that range and maybe more.
So
Do you
that
want
is
me to
your
share?
like your yearly outlook, right? To be bullish on gold.
Yeah. I love gold because you can play with the US dollar, the US economy, and you can also play with the geopolitical events or the news. Like this candle, it was the Fed interest rates, so big candle. I don't want to take position on every pairs. Gold is good. That's it.
And can you show me some of your trades you took with True Forex Funds, some of the big players, some of the big gains?
I'm looking for, you know, like the 25% I made. I think it was there. So you can see a bullish trend line on gold. Maybe I can zoom in. It's not very clean, sorry, but where it was. Yeah, it was like here. So the Fed news broke this and go all the way up. I knew gold has to go up, has to take some liquidity here. He go all the way up to here and start a little bearish trend lines, but you know it break out recently. So I'm looking for the next weeks, next months for buys. For me this year, no, it's not the subject actually, sorry. So I took a lot of buys here. That's how I made the 25%. And yeah, that's it. I didn't have like my buy position, my sell position, because I want like to be clean. But I can search a trade for you maybe. Yeah, like here. You know, I didn't trade yesterday because I already passed my account. So now I'm waiting the funded account. You can see this zone. You can see these trend lines. And the price goes here and go all the way up actually today. So if I had an account with I can trade on it like yesterday, I probably take a buy here. Because you know it's trading is probabilities, and we can see like a rejection here, we can see a rejection on the trend line, and maybe today we will break this zone. So for me it's maybe a reversal of this trend line today. So that's it. We can say that.
It's really simple, and you know, simple.
Yeah. That's simple. But I have pain to explain what I do in reality time. Sorry,
Yeah.
my English is not the best.
It's perfect. And Francois, can you tell me about the risk to reward ratio? Like, how do you use your stop loss, your take profit? Do you pull it into break even? You have a
Yeah.
fine risk to reward ratio. Can you touch on this?
When I'm in a trade,
Or before getting into a trade, like what's your like? Do you take every trade where there's a setup, or if there's the risk to reward is lower than your expected one, you would just leave the trade and go for a next day?
in that case, if I took the trade, maybe I will take my stop loss around here, and we can have a TP like in this zone. But I'm a guy who usually puts a break even when I'm in good money. Like imagine the price I enter here, this zone, and the price is here. I will put a break even to have my mind like how we say. I don't know how we say that, but I usually take break even to secure my position, even if the trade don't go all the way up and come back and my break even. I don't lose money, so I'm good with that.
And do you accept when your stop loss is taken out at break even and then the market goes up and into your take profit area?
All the traders know that, like in news, economic news, etc. At the beginning, it was tough for my mind, because I really think that the human mind is not perfect for trading. You have to really work on your psychology, and you have to accept losses. It's a part of the game. You just have to maximize your profits. But yeah, at the beginning, it was really tough. You lose money, it's not good. Usually it was real money, my money, so it was a bit tough, to be honest. But now I found prop firm, I found True Forex Fund. I have a 6-figure account, so I minimize the risk now. I unlocked a 200k account. I wouldn't reach like 20%. Like if I do 3%, I'm happy with that because it's already good money. But at the beginning, with $500 accounts, yeah, that was tough, really tough.
Yeah. And Francois, what would be your advice about trading psychology? How could someone better himself the fastest, most efficient way to master trading psychology? Because we can talk here all day about trend lines, about support resistance areas, but if you get out from a trade, maybe you start buying earlier and you stopped out from this trade, then you would I might not have the courage to take the long trade again. Besides that, I'm correct. Like, what psychological tips can you give to anyone who's watching this video about how to master trading and their trading strategy?
First of all, you have to accept losses. You have to put in your mind like money is everywhere. Money, you can make money all the time. But for the psychology, I will say not over trading. I already passed like 12 hours and more on my graphs and lose money, and because I want to take revenge, I want to do this, No, you have to look at the charts. You have to look at a zone, like you want to buy, you want to sell, and like place your human mind, you know, right to your desk and just do your thing. Trading is probabilities, so even if like I took a trade, a buy here, the price can go all the way down. You know, it's probabilities. So not over trading. Don't compare yourself with other, you know, who make thousands or hundreds or I don't know, because everyone have to do his way, his work. Like, you know, 1 year ago, for me, I can't be here. To be honest, 1 year ago, I really struggling into my work because it was a new thing for me. But take your time. Don't overtrade. Don't compare yourself. Analyze what the world look like actually. Understand how it look like, and yeah, do a little more every day. Don't give up, because at the beginning you will lose money, like everyone. But if you don't give up, you will make good money if you are disciplined, if you are good in what you do. That's it.
Thanks, Francois, for sharing it. And one last question about psychology and risk. What's your risk to reward? Do you have a minimum risk to reward and a maximum? Like, what is the sweet spot?
If you look on my board, like on True Forex Fund, my RR is not like crazy. Like I said before, I take a lot of break even, and I love to let the trade running. So if I did like, I don't know, 30 pips, I make my break even, I let it go all the way up or maybe all the way down, but I took a break even. So if the price gonna come down and touch my break even, I will have a bad, we say RR.
Risk.
Yeah. So I don't take a lot of intention in that, but it's a strategy, yes, but not mine, to be honest.
Okay, so we can conclude that pulling a stop loss into break even after a certain amount of pips, which of course differs from instrument to instrument, can give you an edge in risk management. So I mean, managing your max daily loss, your max overall loss with a prop firm, and also your running trade.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And I think it's better for the mind also, but that's personal.
Yeah. That's a really good advice about pulling trades into break even. And then you have to find out, you know, some pairs might require 50 pips, some only 10 pips when you can pull them to break even. So
everyone has his own strategy, you know. My strategy is not for everyone. Like the best trader hasn't his strategy for anyone. I think trading is personal. I see things maybe you don't see, maybe you see things I don't see. So it's the strategies are very personal in this game for me.
Francois, can you show me maybe from a naked chart how you draw support and resistance lines? How do you draw the trend lines and
choose a pair? Choose a pair.
US 30.
US 30. I don't touch US 30 at all.
Do you trade Nasdaq?
No. Like gold, I will say 90%, and sometimes Bitcoin, sometimes oil.
Let's choose them Bitcoin. A lot of people love Bitcoin, and you're
actually that's crazy. ETF, you heard that?
Yeah.
Whoa, crazy day, crazy week. So here this range, okay, I will zoom out. Bitcoin is not like traditional chart, you know, it's a chart who all the way go up. So if you want, I can take Bitcoin, but I can go on US 30.
Yeah, let's do Bitcoin first and then maybe Nasdaq.
So firstly, we zoom out. It creates new charts, 1 month. So we can see firstly the all-time high here, and I wish we will break it soon. We can see this was the accumulation zone. So I put this in general tag. I don't think the price will come one day here. We will see. But we clearly see like we start a bearish trend line here. We have a bullish, trend lines here. And I don't trade Bitcoin this week because you can look, there is a lot of liquidity everywhere. A lot of people got liquidated this week. I don't know if you see the liquidation. That was crazy. But you can see I put here a trend line. To be honest, if the price broke this trend line, I think we will touch this, but we are really in a bullish way. What can we see? We can see this zone. It can be a target. And we can see,
If you have any questions or feedback you want to leave in the comment section below, go ahead and don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel.
Francois, when you draw zones, you're taking into consideration the wicks of the candle?
You have to get in your mind that this is, I don't know where is the pencil. This is all liquidity. And we have to go up to take this liquidity. Like you see here, he came back, take and grab the liquidity, go all the way down, and then break the previous high. So yeah. Like gold, I said to you before, like my target is a tail. That's a tail. Okay, I'm definitely looking for that. I don't think I've ever seen like a tail like that. Like it's go to here, like
yeah, that
not
happened during
100 pips, but crazy liquidity here.
That happened during the Asian session on one of the Mondays, Sunday night openings. So it was huge. Yeah.
I was on the charts because it was crazy, just not historical, but a little, we can say that. And for me, this year, gold will go all the way up. Maybe I wouldn't do prediction because it's trading, but you know, the world isn't very good today. You have to get this in your mind. And I don't think this year will be better. I don't know if you have seen these nights, what happened in Middle East.
I'm aware of the war and what's
like
happening.
In Yemen.
Can you talk about what happened last
night? Like I said before, for me trading is real life, especially gold. And I said that you can play with the geopolitical conflicts or announcement, I don't know. Like there was the US and the Great Britain send warcraft into Yemen and drop bombs like all the nights. So maybe we can see it on oil. Maybe, we can clearly see a buy. I really paid attention to all of that stuff, like more that.
So you're watching geopolitical events that can affect the currency just like gold and oil. So right now there's a geopolitical tension going around the
Yeah,
Middle East.
a
That's
lot,
why
a lot.
there's heavy buying in gold and oil. So I know that you're taking into this consideration. But
Yeah.
let's go back to the tails. Like what time frame are you looking for the tails? Or you can look at any time frame and then maybe go down to a lower time frame to trade them? Or how do you use the tails for
Firstly,
the
I zoom
trading?
out, but when I'm in my session, when I'm trading, like day trading, I'm on 15 minutes or maybe 5, but it's not really for me professional, so I prefer to zoom out in 15 minutes. That's my best setup for trading. I can see like what happened is in the past days. If you are in like 5 minutes, or maybe I start like in 1 minute. I was here. Oh, the price get a rejection here. I will sell here. No, 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 no. Because in 1 minute, maybe 5 minutes, you don't really understand what really happens. You have to zoom out and then look for where are your targets, like sell or buys. Maybe here you can see you can maybe take a sell. It's a probability. We are in the top of the zone, but it breaks this trend line, so I wouldn't recommend to take a sell now. Just wait and see and wait for the perfect opportunity.
And if we go back to the Bitcoin example, can we look at the tails there as well? Like, can you finish up with
A
this?
lot of liquidity. You can clearly see Bitcoin is ranging. It's not perfect, but you can see it in this range of prices. So I wouldn't recommend to trade Bitcoin right now and in the weeks in the future, because all the the banks are in now, so they manipulate the market like it's crazy. It's millions and millions liquidated in this range. So I will let Bitcoin I don't know, few weeks alone, wait and see.
And here, if you would take a trade, like a technical trade, we are currently in the middle of a zone, like it could go either up or down.
Actually, I would wait for the price to go here, like 44, 45K, to maybe take a buy. But it's a creepy zone, when you break out, you go all the way down. Same here. So I would recommend to place a trade maybe here.
Or you can always swap to another instrument like gold or oil.
Yeah. Bitcoin, I let him here a few weeks because it's crazy actually. It's historical. Gold, for me, we are looking for buys here. I will not trade today because I don't have my account, but maybe today, if I was trading, I was looking for buys. Yeah, maybe.
And Francois, how do you draw the support resistance lines and the boxes? Like, okay, I get the zones. You go for the tails and you draw the zone.
Yeah.
But how do you determine this range zone or the inside bar? I don't know how.
Do you understand this range? Like, yeah, you understand it, right?
Yeah, I know, but let's explain that range. Like, how do you define that is a range, and then the price will respect the top and the bottom before the price arrives into the range?
Yeah. So we can see that the price range into this zone. So I put my zone here. Here it breakouts, okay? But imagine if I was here, I'm maybe looking for a sell to go all the way down the zone. And when I'm here, I'm maybe looking for buys. Remember, it's all probabilities, so maybe it will be a lose. But that's how I trade in general. I trade supports, I trade in the zone, I trade supports, resistance, and trend lines. Like, it was there when I made the 25%. I put a trend line. I see that the price rejects the bottom zone, and I took buys, and I made 25%. You have to zoom out. Really, for me, you have to zoom out to really understand what happened.
And when the price comes back to this range, like in the past 2 weeks with the downtrend line, like you expecting that the price
ranges. You can see. We can see that the price came back in the zone. We can see the price ranges. Like here, that was economical news, US news, and ranging like la. So here, maybe I'm looking for taking a sell, but the price break this trend line. Maybe it's a fake out, you know. If the price break this zone, I will definitely take a buy, like to this zone or maybe more over, because like I said before, I'm looking for that tail, that big tail. That's pretty impressive, you know. Wow. So that's the fundamental of how I'm trading gold, basically. In my charts, I do things like that. I open my mind in what happened in the world, what happened in the US economy. The US economy actually is looking really bad, to be honest. Like,
do you think there's going to come a recession in America? I know a lot of people are talking about
definitely. This year, definitely. Yeah, I don't understand actually how like the stock market is at its all-time high. I don't know where people find liquidity. You know, like US 30 all-time high. They printing. One day, I think it will be not a disaster, you know, but something crazy will happen this year, maybe. If it's not this year, it will be the next year. But the society actually is not in a good form. The currencies lose their values every day. Like, since the creation of the dollar lose like 96% of his value. You have to understand all of that, especially if you trade gold, because gold always have value and will always get value, real value, not printing. So I look a lot of, you know what is DXY?
Sure, it's a dollar index.
Exactly.
So the dollar index is, how do you calculate the dollar index? I mean, what are inside the dollar index?
I'm looking this chart especially for gold, because how do we say that? They are not correlate, but the inverse.
Yeah, they have an inverse correlation.
Not at 100%, but when you look this chart, you can understand that the dollar is low. You can understand that it rejects this zone. So gold, you know, his price go down a little. So it's quite helpful to see these charts and understand. It helps to understand
the dollar index then to, you know, to analyze your gold.
Yeah. Okay. It's part of my trading, yeah.
And I see there's also a range, like there was a daily pullback, I don't know, a few weeks ago, and then you also have the same range on gold, right?
So there is my monthly range, you know, with the all-time high and the support. but past day, past week, we can see. So it's in a daily time frame, but if you look like in 4 hours or maybe 1 hour will be better. You can clearly see the price is ranging on that support and this zone. You know, if the dollar gets rejected here, like here, you can clearly have in mind that gold will go up because, like I said before, you can play with the geopolitical news, but also the US economic. That's for that things I really like to trade gold and not like other pairs like stock market or I don't know. But yeah, the dollar index chart is very helpful for those who trades like gold, maybe oil, sorry, and maybe silver. I don't know. I think silver is a bit undervalued, but that's my opinion.
So, Francois, you showed us how you trade. You showed us your profits. You've been trading with 25% profit splits or profits bi-weekly. And you kind of new to the prop industry, like you've been trading for 6 months. I think there's a lot of new things to come for in 2024 next years.
I'm a beginner, to be honest. I'm on my grind. I made 25%, but I'm only in my beginning, you know.
Can we talk about your future goals with proprietary trading and with trading in general?
Firstly, I want to do some good performance on the 200k accounts. I want this year to get paid like every month, you know. I want to beginning the real independence, you know, because I start trading for the freedom and the independence. Because to be honest, very early on my adolescence, I tried to understand what was around me and how the world really worked. See, things like that. So I quickly realized that I didn't want to suffer or be forced in the society, but to develop myself in order to be free, to be independent. So I've been interested in a lot of ways to make money and to be independent. Then I discovered trading and I realized that if I worked more than others and I don't give up and I be disciplined and I don't give up every day can be an opportunity, you know. When you are a professional trader, you wake up, you load your charts, you see every day can be an opportunity. And also I've, like I said before, a natural interest in international relation, geopolitics in general. So I realized that this world could be made for me, but I have a lot more work to do, you know. I'm only 20. It's, yeah, soon it will be 2 years that I've been trading, so it's not a long time. A lot more to do.
Those are really good goals, and I think you're going to achieve some great with True Forex Funds. And
I hope
with your future goals in trading.
Thank you. I appreciate.
You're up to some very good stuff. And talking about that, what was your first impression about True Forex Funds? Would you recommend us? Like, what would you tell people who just want to try out proprietary trading in general?
I will tell them to try it with their eyes closed, you know, because I've never had any problem with you and with the company. You pay quickly, the customer service is good, like it's quick, you know. We got a quick response, quick help, and you have a complete Discord, you have a complete site. So no doubt, for me, it's one of the best prop firm on the market. So yeah.
Thanks, Francois. What would you
No
tell
problem.
people who just trying trading, who watched this video, they got motivated to try trading from beginning? What should they do first?
In general, when people start trading, it's for the money, right? Like me before, it was for the money, not only for the independence, but for the money. You know, these two goes together.
Hand in hand, yeah.
Yeah. In our world. So I will tell them to not really start it for money because they will lose all their money. Start trading for the process. Know what you really want to do, because obviously trading is not for everyone. It's a really tough work, to be honest. It's maybe lonely, maybe you can over trading, you know the scenarios. But yeah, don't do it for the money. Have in mind that in this world you are against banks, you are against institution. So with your capital, you are nothing. You are really nothing. So improve yourself every day. Be disciplined. Like have people around you, and yeah, never give up. It's a long process. You in trading in general, you aren't successful like in few months. You have to work every month to be successful. So be patient. Yeah, be patient. Be patient.
Be patient and disciplined, and the success will follow. Well,
Exactly.
a great interview, Francois. To wrap up our interview, any last word, shout outs you want to mention?
Thank you to you for inviting me. You know, it's a real pleasure. I hope maybe I will get interview next time and my English will be better. But yeah, it was a real pleasure. It was the first time for me. And thank you for the payouts. Thank you for this interview. Thank you for all.
Thanks, Francois, for coming out. It was my pleasure as well, and our pleasure working with you.
If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, be sure to hit the like button and leave your feedback in the comments below. For more success stories that can help you become a better trader, click here. If you're interested in our educational content, click here. And of course, if you don't want to miss out on any new videos, don't forget to subscribe here. See you in our next video.